Hey Savannah, in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. My name is Seleni and I work with small business owners across the state of Utah. I'm actually based out of Utah County myself, so just a little further south from you guys. But I put together this quick custom video for you just about your online presence, specifically how you stack up against your competition. So at this point, I'm sure you're sitting there asking yourself, why would she be doing this? What's the catch? Well, that's a fair question. Most local business owners are just too busy running their business, swamped with payroll, helping customers, answering questions, dealing with employees, and just staying on top of jobs. And many times, learning how to leverage the internet to benefit their company just gets buried under all of the other to-dos. And let's be real, half the time, the only reason they haven't hired somebody yet is because they don't know who to trust and who is truly an expert. And that's exactly why I make videos like this. I found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free, it's resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Seleni, can you please just handle this for me? So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or even if at the end of this video, you simply want to take this free attack plan that I gave to you and do it yourself, that totally works for me too. Now, let me show you the 3 things that'll set at Gardner Plumbing above your competition. And I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'll be as brief as possible. The 3 things that I want to cover today is first, content, second, citations, and third, backlinks. So first up is content. Since Google isn't a human, it doesn't know exactly what you do. It needs to be told through your content. So content is basically everything that you can see here on your homepage that is, let me see if I can get this to start highlighting. That is highlighted. There we go. That can include text, pictures, what the pictures are saved as, what's behind the pictures. That can all be considered content here. So to kind of give you an example of what I'm talking about with images, for instance, let's right click on this, we'll go to save as, and we can see here what this picture is being saved as. Resi plum pic, it looks like. I think similarly, it looks like some of the images have some sort of descriptions behind them, which is great. It's really great to be able to leverage high volume keywords, especially location specific keywords in saving pictures, because then that will help boost your content. So again, all this text, images, everything like that, all the content is what Google bots can read and basically get an idea of what is this business? What services do you offer? What areas are you targeting? And that's going to position you in the search ranking. So the goal is having unique and authoritative content and enough of it to add in the right keywords and key phrases that people are searching for in Google for someone to find the services that you offer. Most business owners know that they need content, but what they don't know is that in order to rank number 1 on Google for plumbing, the average content count is 1,500 to 2,400 words on your home page alone. Again, while making sure it contains the right keywords and phrases that people are actually searching for. So when we copied your content from your website here and just threw it into this free web counter, you can see here that your website is sitting around 790 words. Now, to kind of compare you on a flip side, we checked out one of your other competitors locally here in the Salt Lake area. This is Mill Creek Plumbing. You can see here the content that they've got there on their website. And when I went ahead and copied their content over into the same counter, theirs is only showing about 1,000 keywords there. Totally beatable, especially to get over that minimum 1,500. Very beatable with this. Now we're going to jump over here actually to, I'm sorry, I should have had this pulled open on this screen for you. This is one of my tools called Ahrefs. It's a really cool tool. Typically costs a couple $100s per month if you guys are interested to go out and get it for yourself, but it essentially gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. And I get a pretty good idea of what's working well for you and for your competition. So I ran a quick scan for your competitor here. I'm seeing here they've got 216 words on their home page and what type of traffic that they're bringing in. And we're actually going to jump into their keywords so we can see the exact keywords that they're ranking for and what customers are searching for every month. Want to point out, so they're looking second and third position for plumbers, Salt Lake City. This keyword has 1,700 search volume every single month. Similarly, this one, plumber, Salt Lake City, 2,200 searches every month. Another high hitter here, Salt Lake City plumber at 810 searches per month. So just those 3 alone, you can see the drastic difference of what kind of traffic and volume that could bring in if you were sitting in one of these top ranking spots there with those. Jumping over to your website, looking at the same overview, we can see here how many keywords are on your your website, and what type of traffic your website is bringing. So obviously we're not going to jump into here because right now it doesn't look like your website is being found for any of the keywords. So remember that keywords are what makes your website discoverable to people when they're searching something in Google. Right now, it's not being discovered by people. So just a really important thing to be able to point out there, so we can help optimize you for those terms. Okay, so now we're going to actually pull open Google here. So I typed in one of those high volume keywords, plumbers, Salt Lake City. First thing we see here that pulls open is this ads section. You see, the thing about ads is ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if your website is not dialed in. So just be careful to not burn your money with Google Ads until you know for sure that your site will convert. So we're actually going to jump down just below the ads here into this coveted map section. This area has a lot to do with the second important thing that we're going to talk about, which is citations. And you're probably asking yourself, well, what is a citation and why do they matter? Well, those are great questions. So this is called the Google Map Pack. I'm sure you've seen it, you've probably used this section, and possibly even thought to yourself, how in the world can I get my business up on here? And that is a great question and is exactly what I'm about to show you. So to get yourself in the top three of this number one thing, the number one thing that Google looks at is a thing called citations. Well, what is a citation? Citations are super simple. They're just your name, address, and phone number listed on a bunch of online directories like these: Yelp, Yellow Pages, City Star, and so on. But they need to match your business listing exactly. Having citations like this helps Google verify and give relevance to your business. So to push yourself to the top here on this map pack area, you just need to increase your citation game. When you get more citations than your competitor, especially from authoritative and industry-specific websites, your credibility boosts, Google trusts you more, and then pushes you to the top above your competition. Now, you might be asking yourself, great, but how do I actually do that? Well, you can use sites like WhiteSpark or Bright Local, paid tools that will tell you exactly where what directories your competition is listed on. And then we can literally go match what directories they're on, but we don't want to just stop with matching. We want to dominate them. So what we have seen is that most plumbing companies that are ranked to the top, we usually see them around 250 citations. So where you're likely down here a little bit further, you're most likely sitting around 30 to 40 citations. And so we just need to be able to beat them online, go out and match exactly what they've got plus more. Now, let's talk about the last thing that I wanted to go over with you, which is backlinks, often called link juice. This third pillar really helps you dominate on Google. So down below, again, when we search Plumber Salt Lake City, below the ads, below the map pack, this is the organic listing section. You can see your site is not ranked here as number 1, 2, 3, anywhere here, honestly, on the first page of Google. Now, this is where we want to be because Google statistics have shown that 60% of people still click on the top organic sections. So to get there, you need to beat out your competition in every aspect. You need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, this is where the backlinks comes into play. Simply put, a backlink is when one website links to another website online. The easiest way to think about link juice and backlinks is to simply think about it almost like a popularity contest back in high school. You want the coolest, most popular kid to be recommending you. So in this popularity contest, the business with the most relevant link juice or authority wins. And I say relevant because not all backlinks are created equal. So you're a plumber, right? Well, you wouldn't want to have a backlink from an ice cream shop linking back at you because you don't churn ice cream. Although tasty, that backlink would be kind of useless to you. But having a backlink from a drywall company linking to you, that would be much more effective. So let's jump over here again to my tool. We can see you've got 109 backlinks pointing back to your site. It's not bad, it's definitely a start, but it's not dominant. Jumping over here to your competition again, you can see here they've got 128 backlinks linking back to them and from some strong relevant sources. So again, how do we get these? Well, here with Ahrefs, we can actually go in and we can get those, see what links they have and get the exact same ones, if not more relevant, better sources for you. Again, this is very beatable in time. Getting you to the top of Google here is not magic. It's just a tried and true method, and I've shown you that exact method today. So again, the 3 things that you can do today to grow your online presence is first, getting that homepage to 1,500 words with the right keywords and right phrases that people are actually searching for it with your company. Second, citations. You just want to make sure that you've got your name, address, and phone number listed on as many online directories as possible. And lastly, backlinks, just increasing the more relevant quality sites that will be pointing back to you guys, showing Google that you are the authority. If you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. It's really that simple. So I'm sure you're wondering, okay, well, what now? Well, you have a few options. If you feel like you can't handle any more clients every month, that's absolutely fair. Just send me a quick note saying that you watched the video. Tell me your thoughts about it. I would really appreciate your feedback. On the other hand, if you're ready to grow, you can take this blueprint and implement these strategies all on your own. I gave you the exact formula that businesses pay tons of dollars to have. Now, if you have found this information valuable and you are one of those business owners to still raise their hands for the most effective route, simply respond to my email. We'll set up a time and chat and dive deeper into your specific situation and see what I can do to help your business really thrive. Again, my name is Seleni and I look forward to your email. Have a great one.